who might be watching this once the recording is up, we're using Sirenscape for music. It's good music. Go use the thingy. That's my opening. All right, Thomas, do you want to get into the recap?
I would love to. There might be some stuff that I forget, so feel free to just be like, this is a thing that you missed. We did this too. But I remember that at the beginning of the session, we were getting ready with Neff and Brian and Loran, all getting ready to go to a nice therapy session with the greatest therapist on this plane of existence, Jibakari. And boy, what a therapy session we had. We ended up going, and we decided to have a little bit of an order to our one-on-one interactions after running into Jibakari, who was looking pretty menacing, as Jibakari always does, in the palace that was once my home, crumbling down in its dark sort of state that we found it in. He's made it really Jibakari's own. It's Jibakari themed. We decided that Brian is the first to go, and Brian has a therapy session first with Jibakari, and it is quite an intense one, as all of ours end up being. There's a lot of deep conversations happening, and I think overall it's pretty helpful, I think. If there's any key points, Lily, you can feel free to let me know. But I think after that, it was it Neff who went second or last? I think she went second. And then she had a little few conversations. Was Loran second?
Regardless, everybody had a
little therapy session,
which was traumatic.
And it's traumatic in their own ways, and we all had a good time. And
Neff threw up twice.
Neff threw up twice. It was quite gross. It was like a roller coaster ride after getting off. But we had those therapy sessions, I think, and then after that, I don't quite remember exactly what was happening. I don't remember what Blue was doing. I know that Aylin was away for that session. But that's...
Of course you won't know where you ended up last game. I just messaged like, where did Sleia end up last game? You weren't here.
They were with the kids.
They were with the kids.
Where they were doing a treasure hunt for the kids while Sleia talked to her. That was...
Right. And I think that's the general gist. What was Bluey doing last session again?
Don't you want to fill in?
Being a dragon protecting a treasure.
Right, yeah, okay.
And Cass leading the adventurers party in Loran's shop. Yeah. I think that was...
I think that sounds right, yeah.
Yes.
We got... Yeah. I mean, Neff got information on, like, OSHA and how to
and then divulge that with the group once we all kind of reconnected. Which is just
we went back in
yeah. I think the general gist was we need to destroy... we need to destroy Endra's body. And we need to almost completely annihilate OSHA to scare whatever is possessing her out of her body. And then there'll be room for her regular soul to be like, there's a vacancy, I would like to park my soul back in this spot.
Yes.
She's got the permit, but some assholes just like come in and, take the spot.
He's got the time to leave.
The reason I ask is because even though right now you guys are all together in a shissel, to start off the session, what we're going to do is we're going to do a small rewind to a moment. Excuse me, whilst I just set the music up. Not do this. Uh-oh. Excuse me. A moment with Sleia when you are reunited with Farinia, you're reunited with your mother, and your mother pulls you aside, and this is not verbatim, but forgive me, and says, we need to talk about dreams you've been... and suggests that the two of you find someone.
Sleia kind of is gripping onto Farinia, she doesn't want to let her go.
Farinia looks at your mum and just says, I'm not sure if I'm ready to let go right. And your mother just says, I understand. It is something that I believe is up to Slia, whether or not she wants you to come to hear this.
Yes, she's... Anything can be said in front of her.
Verinia had a strong grip. It relaxes slightly when you say. And saying goodbye to Bluey and saying goodbye to Cass, who are looking after the rest of the kiddos. Look like they're planning some schemes, some entertainment for all the family. You head upstairs to the mezzanine level. It's, as you remember, fairly well furnished, fairly clean, very luxurious, definitely a Loran space, with just trinkets and touches that remind you of Ulster. Slightly different coloured, shimmering fabric, baubles from the Maasai, ornaments that a druid would have made, flowers that don't wilt. It's a nice space, it's comforting. And the three of you sit on the floor. And your mother just says, I don't know how much you've told. And she just kind of looks at Verinia. Regardless, I have been seeing things. They've been coming to me in flashes in my dreams. The abstract memories. The Underdark, everything we left behind. Imagery of each.
Sorry,
Imagery of your patron. The Underdark and things we left behind, etc. And every now and again, I have seen glimpses of him.
glimpses of... one more time?
Of him.
Odyssey.
Yes. And she